Happy Homebrew Wednesday, or a beer fun Friday, because it's Friday now. As some of you know, I've been off with an accident and I went back to work Monday and coped pretty well. The knee's given me a bit of jit, but yeah, it's good to be back at work, and I actually do enjoy my job and where I work, and you can't ask for more than that. So I have missed it actually. Excuse me a second while I get covered. So that's a good thing. I get some spondoolies back because sick pay is shit in this country. So that's that. Homebrew front. I went on Amazon and I've ordered barley extract. 3.2 kilos cost me 13 quid. I think it was about 14 quid with the delivery or something. It's they're from Brighton, and they're called Sumner. They're a cooperative as well. Food grade malt extract. My friend, who's an extract brewer, puts a pound in with his Wilkinson beer kits, and it really does boost it up. So when he does a kit brew, he'll throw some of that in as well. And he says you can use it to brew a 5-gallon batch. So I'm going to give it a go. And I wrote to someone and asked them where, what the malt extract is, where to get it. It's 2-row barley, single malt extract. So because I've got a load of hops in, which I've never used before, and a lot of them are the Kiwi, New Zealand type hops, and I've never, apart from Nelson Solvent, which I tried, which was Harry's beer, and I've forgotten the name of the other one. Pacific Gem is one I've used before, but the rest of them I've never used before. They were, when they first came out many years ago, a few years back when they come to the market, they were a lot more expensive than the UK and the American hops, so didn't bother me. A lot of them are the lager hops like Saz and that type of hop, so I basically just didn't use them. But now they've come down in price and they're more reasonable, same in price as most of the US and some of the UK ones. I got some, so I'm going to do a couple of going to do some smash gallon or some extract brewing. Might do some gallon batches, or I might do a 5-gallon batch. I might do a gallon batch. It's easier to do on the stove because the weather, you can't be sure about the weather. And it's easy for me just to stick it upstairs in the room, and it doesn't take so much room up then in the spare room. So yeah, Sumner. They're on Amazon. It's called SUMA Sumner barley malt extract, and I got it off there. So like I said, I paid about £12.50 plus delivery. So I think it's about 15 quid. And if you put that in comparison, that's 3.2 kilos. Compare that to Munton's 1.8 kilos of brewing malt extract. So like the light malt extract, which also is a single single malt extract. It's a 2-row as well. It's, you're getting twice as much weight nearly for under the price of one. So I'm going to give it a go, and I'll let you know. I'll keep you up to date with that one. Big shout out to Brewmaster Ben, and to Jonah, and to Harry Brew, and to Grant Baker, because you've mentioned me in the last few weeks a couple of times. Grant has. I know Jonah, no problem, mate. When you come down, I did mention, I showed him Brewer's Friend, which you've got a recipe builder there, but also you've got a load of calculators like ABV calculator, mash calculator, and all that. It's a really good site if you can start to use the calculators there. I've got Beersmith on trial at the moment, just to see what it's like, and I'm getting around it, but it's I'm finding it a little bit more complicated to get used to, because I'm used to Brewer's Friend, which is free to use the calculators and that. So yeah, it's not a problem, Jonah. As for the logos, boys, that wasn't a problem. I didn't do it just all in one week. I've been playing around with them for a while, and I just decided, hey, I'm going to put them out there. I thought, boy, might as well have them. Passing the time away, doing labels, but I've only got so many brews I can do labels for, but I like playing around with my graphics programs. So yeah, no problem. I like doing that. And Chris Frog it. I did one for him quickly. I think it took 20 minutes for me to organise that one because he put up the name and I went, that'll do, and I was into it. Something I enjoy doing. It's a creative side of me, I suppose. And yeah, no problem. And because of the mentions of all those guys, my subscriber went from 84 to, I think it's about 125 now. It's jumped. And I know that a lot of people have seen the making of the meads. That's the figures on that has jumped, and that's purely down to people making meads as well as, you know, I mean, like Grant mentioned it and it jumped, and I know Harry's done one. Good luck with that one, Harry. And you should be alright. D47's coat of rain. It does. You can do £4 of honey. The only reason I step feed is purely because I like to turn around and control the final figure. If I want an 11% mead, then I'll work out my additions on it rather than a straight phone, because honey varies, so it's easy to work it off. But no, you can whack £4 of honey, and most wine used to take it. Most wine used to go up to 11.30 and cope with it. They're top out, but they will cope with it. And I think Harry's, yours should top out around about 10-16, which will give you 15%. So it'll be quite a medium sweet mead on that one. But good luck with it, and I'll follow that with interest. I know you're moving, well, you might have the move and all that, but me, like you say, mead takes a while. You can bottle it next summer, and like I say, next year you might have half a bottle to taste. But with a straight mead, it actually takes longer to age than a fruit mead. But yeah, no, what you did was right, and good luck with it. Smash Off. I'm now going to turn around, and it's going to be the last time I mention Smash Off on a Homebrew Wednesday. From now on, I'll do a separate update because it's easy for people just to want to follow that rather than go through a load of videos. So I'll do the Smash Up updates separately from now, but I'll mention it. So far, we've had 18 people indicate they want to enter, and that's great. I mean, the SJ pool was 6. I think they had 12 enter the one kit challenge. And the people that want to enter aren't the same regular people, the usual people. Brilliant, you know, the more the merrier. Malt Miller haven't got back to me again. So I've also approached another sponsor, possibly to help out. Now, if I don't get it, it's fine, you know, the posting at the hub is fine. So, because your boys are paying the postage to me, and then I sort all the beers out and I send them out to the reviewers. If you don't want a review, could you please PM me? In fact, we've got a Facebook group, and I'll put the link down there. Just ask to be added to if you're entering. If you don't want a review, let me know you don't want a review. Not all the people can do it. They watch YouTube, go, oh, I fancy some of that. Fine. As far as I'm concerned, that's great. But if you've got a mobile phone, you can film yourself brewing the beer and put that one video up, because most phones now, the application's there where you can upload. So just film it and show us how you're brewing it, you know, if you're doing ball in the bag. Right? I'd like to know that by the end of I'll say what we're now, mid-November. I'll say this, by the first weekend of December, so the weekend after the 5th, or that weekend that's coming up, I haven't got a diary in front of me. Let me know if you're going to review or not, because I need to let everyone else know how many beers to send to me. Because I'd like to turn around and keep it, that we send all the beers out to the reviewers, and you ain't got to pay so much postage, and we don't have to pay so much coming out of the hub. And I think it's fair to give everyone a chance. If I say, right, okay, we've got to knock up 3 gallons, you need to make up 3 gallons of one beer. Everyone then makes the right amount of beer. If there's only like 12 bottles, then it's like, I'll just make a 2-gallon batch, because not everyone can make a 5-gallon batch. They haven't got the room, or they could be moving like a couple of people are. So if you let me know by the first week of December, I've got a few that said they don't want to do it, they'd like to enter, and I've said, yeah, you can enter. Don't have to review the beers. be quite nice if you let me know, confirm it. Yes, entering, not reviewing. I know that some people don't want to review because they're busy moving, like Chris, or some people like the big CQ wants to enter, doesn't want to review because it's quite a lot of work and he's busy. I know that's not a problem, and there's a few other people that said they don't want to review because they haven't got the video camera and that. It's not a problem. But if you let me know you don't want to review, then I can let everyone else know how many beers are going to enter. Because I'm still getting people asking to enter, I'm going to put a cut-off date of December the 5th. Let me know by December the 5th if you want to enter. That way we can start to organise, because it's quite a lot of work. I know Harry did a lot of work getting the SJ Pour competition set up in the UK, the SJ Pour experiment, and it's a lot of work. And so the more time I've got to do it, and everyone else has got time to make the beers, the correct amount of volume of beer, bottle it up, let it condition, and then enter it, and do test batches with different hops and that, and work out which one's their best one. Because I know some guys already started to do that. They're taking it quite serious, and fair play to them. So the cut-off date is going to be December the 5th. After that, no more entries. And I'm only going to say that is because, like I said, it takes a lot of time to plan and organise. And there's been enough shouts across YouTube about the smash off. I know Harry's mentioned it twice, Jonah's mentioned it a few times. Now, smash off glasses. I've ordered 15 smash off glasses. Obviously I want one. There's a couple of people who've messaged me saying they would like one. So there's 12 available. Now I got them off their website. It's a slightly discounted price. It is discounted because you buy bulk. But then I had to pay the shipping on top of that, and then they come to me and then I post them onto you guys. So I'm charging $12.50, which is the price you pay on the site. And I'm posting them out as well. And you're not paying the postage because that's included. That's included. Any money that's over the top, so if I sell all the glasses and there's a little bit, that will go towards the postage of the actual beers, because it's quite a lot of money. So there's no profit made for me. It's purely going to go back into the competition. So I know Jonah's ordered his separately. Well, that's fair play to him. But anyone wants one, let me know. And when they arrive, I'm going to start posting them out around about the end of January. Because I'll have them, get Christmas out of the way, and then I'll pack them up and they'll be all properly wrapped up so they won't break, and I'll be posting them out, marked up as fragile and everything. So yeah, if you want one, let me know and I'll get them to you. It'll be about the end of January. If you are an all grain brewer, Brewers Select have got a bit of a deal on. 25 kilos of malt for £12 uncrushed, or £14 crushed for a pale malt. I looked at their website, their prices are really reasonable. I don't know how much their postage is. I didn't check out. But I thought I'd mention that. Yeah, it's called Brewers Select. And they do hops by 5 kilogram bales or bags, pellets. And I looked at the prices, it's like 44 to 50 quid for like 5 kilos, which is 5,000 grams, which is 50 100 gram bags. And if you're paying £4 for 100 grams of hop, it's not a bad deal. I'm going to look at buying some of the bulk, like Vogels and some of the base hops that I use quite a lot. Now I'm going to start getting back, and especially next spring, I'm going to start doing more all grain as well. My meads got a lot on the go at the moment, so I was just going to touch back on it and start doing a few more beers. Got some pressure barrels and I might as well use them. So yeah, so Brewer Select, yeah, it's another website. I don't know if any of you have used them or look at it before. I think they're in Peterborough, but yeah, so have a look at that one. Like I said, they're hops. Citra, you pay 5 kilos, is like 130 quid, but then when you look at it, you're paying £5 for 100 grams, and you're getting 100 grams. It's 250 quid. Depends how many. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that one. I'm off to have a beer. I'm going to have my one kit challenge entry, which turned out really well. I'm not going to post the review up until Saturday because of the judging. I don't think it's right. Well, I don't think it's fair to the judges, one or two, to put a beer review up until afterwards what I think of my own beer. But I was quite happy with it, and I'm very happy with the yeast caking. I used Munton's Premium Gold this time instead of the kit beer gold because it was coming out of date, and I threw it out. It's the first time I've used that, and it really did cake well on the bottom, so I'm quite happy with that. So I've heard some weird things about flavours and that, but I haven't got nothing untoward on that one. Did take a bit of time getting going, as I've mentioned. So I did whack a little bit of yeast nutrient in again, and it suddenly just went off, and it was all right. It was fine. There's no off flavour, no off smell, so I was quite happy with that. Have a good weekend. If you're brewing this weekend, it's going to be bloody cold tomorrow if you're in the south. It's -2 down here overnight, but I think it's going to be sunny. So if you're having a brew day, have a good brew day, have a good weekend, and I'll catch up with all your videos. And thumb up, brew on, pinky out. Have a great weekend, boys. Keep safe. Over and out. Cheers, lads.